how do you see the Green Bay head coaching gig and Cleveland gigs right now playing out? Because those are the two coaching gigs we know exist.
It seems like those are the two best jobs out there.
Well, unless Baltimore for some reason decides to do what's rumored, which would shock me, putting John Harbaugh out on the street.
It would surprise me. It wouldn't shock me. It would surprise me though, and that's one of the reasons why you can't really. Well, who do you think's going to get the Cleveland job? Who do you think's going to get this job? If Harbaugh's out there, I could see a bidding war for a premier coach. And I don't know exactly what that would entail, but I could see easily. I could see a couple of teams going nuts trying to get Harbaugh. I certainly would. The one thing I would say about these jobs is that, look, Hugh Jackson in 2.5 years won 3 games. In the last 6 weeks, the Browns have won 4. Yes. So the landscape has changed. And the one thing, and I do not mean to diss Greg Williams in any way, shape, or form. I don't. But to me, the biggest thing that's happened in Cleveland is that Freddie Kitchens, the new offensive coordinator, has thrown Baker Mayfield and that offense a lifeline. And when I look at that team right now, I want to watch every play of the Browns.
Me too.
They're the most compelling team in the NFL right now.
I love it.
Seriously. I turn them on every week, almost at the exclusion of everybody else. I'm totally fascinated with what's going on. They couldn't walk and chew gum for the last 5 years, and now look at them. So I think Cleveland. This is insane. I think Cleveland's the best job out there, and it's so insane to say that with Aaron Rodgers having 4 or 5 years left. How in the world couldn't you want that job over Cleveland? The only reason is, at least in my opinion, is I'll take Baker Mayfield for the next 12 years over Aaron Rodgers for 5.
One last one for you. The college coach name that you're hearing as a real, truly viable hire that would really think of coming, and that a league team would either throw a ton of money to make sure he comes or would be just intrigued in.
I have not heard of a soul out there. I would think that Lincoln Riley, but I've not heard of a soul out there who really wants to come, at least as of right now. And if Lincoln Riley is going to be that guy, he would have a lot of interest in the NFL. I think David Shaw, these are not the kind of jobs, even though, I mean, if I were either John Dorsey or Mark Murphy, Brian Gutekunst in Green Bay, I would make David Shaw say no to me, because he is a fascinating guy who knows the NFL exceedingly well. And I would make him say no to me. But if you're asking me, who's the NFL pretty sure is going to come from college to pro, if you ask him, I don't know of a guy. There's not an obvious guy this year.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.